Hi Verse, it's your girl Corazora here today to give you guys another video. So welcome Verse to my channel. It is, what's today? It is Wednesday, the day, no, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, the day that I'm doing this video, but this will be released Wednesday. I'm really excited to be doing this, really, because I've been wanting to do another Verse news, really. I'm having to talk about another particular subject. There's lots of things to obviously talk about though, right? There's certain things that do catch my attention that I feel like wanting to talk about. And if there is something going on, I feel like it is more important to talk about it with others around, right? But since it's just me, I have to give you my thoughts and my opinions and how I feel about this and that, right? Honestly, today was interesting because of the fact that I was really debating on what type of video I should do today, and then I saw the fact that online everyone's just talking about the new Moonlight Marvel superhero Disney Plus trailer, and I don't give a I'm being honest, guys. Don't get me wrong, if you like it, good for you, do you, be you. I'm just saying, for me, like I said, and I'll say it again, I'm just superheroed out. Right now, I'm just taking a break from superhero movies and superheroes in general, right? Especially Marvel. I don't give a about Marvel right now. So I was this close to kind of reacting to it because I was like, well, it is something. I know you guys do want me to kind of like react to some movie trailers and stuff and give my thoughts on it, right? And I would have been honest too. I wasn't gonna like put it down or nothing. But then right when I was actually this close to doing so, some news broke out today that really caught my attention, and it was really interesting because of the fact that Microsoft bought Activision and Blizzard. That's crazy. Do you know how expensive and how high those companies are? That's random. So with that said, Verse, let's get to it. So right now I am on TheVerge.com. I found an article talking about Microsoft acquiring Activision and Blizzard. The fact that they didn't just buy Activision, but Blizzard. Do you know how expensive Blizzard is? As a company alone, they own a lot of top-notch games that are old, but people still play right now, right? And it's gone crazy. So let's see what we got here. Reading the full article, Microsoft to acquire Activision Blizzard for $68.7 billion. That's almost as much as what Comcast and Disney, definitely a little more than this, right? But it's close to how much they were offering for Fox. I know that Disney and Comcast were somewhat above $80 billion, and I think Disney bought it for close to $90 billion, I believe. Where this alone is just around the corner, it's not that far off. That's crazy. But here, let's get to the article, right? So we can see what it is that people are saying about this. So, Microsoft is acquiring Activision, the troubled publisher of Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, and Diablo. Oh, that's right, yeah, they got Diablo. The deal with Value Activision is $68.7 billion, far in excess of the $26 billion Microsoft paid to acquire LinkedIn in 2016. It's Microsoft's biggest push into gaming, and no shit. And the company says it will be the third largest gaming company by revenue behind Tencent and Sony. Is Sony still ahead? Once the deal closes. Also, there's still... No, it has to be confirmed, right? Because they just announced it. So, the deal is closed, right? Microsoft plans to add many of Activision's games to Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, Once the deal closes. With the acquisition of Activision, Microsoft will soon publish franchises like Warcraft, Diablo, Overwatch, Call of Duty, and Candy Crush. They got Candy Crush too. Upon close, we will offer as many as Activision Blizzard games as we can with an Xbox Pass and PC Game Pass. Both new titles and games from Activision Blizzard's incredible catalog, says Microsoft CEO of Gaming Phil Spencer. Xbox games has now passed 25 million subscribers as Microsoft continues to acquire studios to boost subscription services. Okay. Let me see. We're investing deeply. Wow. Okay, so I'll leave it right there for the moment for this article. But guys, my thoughts on this. Well, it's insane. It really is. Microsoft and Sony have been butting heads for quite some time. Don't get me wrong. Now, you can cross-platform, which I think is great. I know that that Microsoft lately, ever since the Xbox One, right, has been struggling against Sony just because, for one, the title, two, the restrictions that were on it at first. You know, the fact that if you have an Xbox One, at first you couldn't really play used games. People were frustrated about that, and then basically Sony came around the corner and said, you Microsoft, hey guys, so you can use used games on the PS4, and everybody was like, yeah. And Microsoft got hella pissed off, so then they canceled it. And then how at first I believe that the Xbox One originally required you to also have the Kinect, which by the way people hated the Kinect. And then they released another version of the Xbox One like a year or two later, saying that, hey, guess what, you can buy the Xbox One without the Kinect. And then people were like, what the hell were you guys shoving Xbox Kinect in our faces for? I know my stuff, guys. Yeah, so I don't know. It's interesting, right? Because this new Xbox, along with the PS5, right? It's kind of hard to tell who's ahead right now, really. You know, I feel like they're both, in my opinion, I feel like they're both just about even. It's hard for me. That could be inaccurate, but it is hard for me to entirely say, just because nowadays, right? I know a lot of people who haven't just an Xbox, and I know a lot of people who have the PS5. If you want one, unfortunately, in order for you to require it, it's ridiculous. People are so desperate to get a PS5 nowadays that they're willing to pay up from anywhere to $800 to over $1,000 for a PS5. No, not worth it. Now, if I was to pay that much for both the new Xbox console and the PS5, hell yeah, I'll pay over $1,000 or just about $1,000 because it's two consoles for $1,000. Hell yeah, right? But for just one console alone, not worth it. Doesn't matter what comes along with it, guys. It's not worth it, alright? If you were to get a PS5 with like 2 controllers and like maybe a few games, that should be anywhere from like, let's say $700 to $800. But $1,000 or more, hell no. It's not worth that. Close to that, but not worth that, in my opinion. But here, the properties. Let me talk about the properties that Xbox now owns. Oh my god, you know they're gonna take advantage of Call of Duty like you've never seen, okay? That's crazy that they own Call of Duty. And everybody loves playing Call of Duty on mainly PC and PlayStation, for what I know. I don't know a lot of people that love playing on Xbox. I'm sure there are. I'm just saying, to my knowledge, I don't know too many people that like playing it on Xbox. Overwatch. I mean, Overwatch is still going. I haven't played Overwatch in quite some time. I do enjoy it whenever I do play it, but for me, you know, it's kind of here and there. It was so popular in the beginning for me, and then I got pissed off because there was no story mode, so I didn't know who the these characters were. I didn't know who the hell or what the hell was going on. Well, my friend at first was hella trying to defend it, saying, yeah, you know, there's these cinematic trailers, so you gotta watch the trailers. And then I'm thinking to myself, I like the trailers, I like what I see, but that's kind of poor. I mean, when you think about it, why are you introducing the story through trailers when you should put it in the game? You know, that's just me. I like it in the game, not just in just the trailers. And yeah, I know Overwatch has a comic, by the way, you know, so I've seen some of the comics and I got to learn a little bit more about the characters and stuff, and now everyone's anticipating Overwatch 2. Who knows? Let's see how it is. Diablo, I played Diablo a little bit for a certain time. Not the first or the second. I played the third one for a bit, stopped. Obviously, whenever I can, I'll play Call of Duty. I really want to get a PC so I could stream Call of Duty. I think that'll be fun for you guys. You know, not just Call of Duty, other games too. World of Warcraft? Okay, you know Activision is gonna go nuts for World of Warcraft, especially. That's a long property going and continuing, by the way. I played World of Warcraft, the very first one, when it came out. Ever since then, haven't. I kind of lost interest in World of Warcraft because it was a PC game and I didn't really have like my monitors and stuff like I do now, right? Candy Crush, don't give a StarCraft, I played StarCraft before. It's actually a pretty fun game, not gonna lie. Unfortunately, when I had StarCraft, which was a few years ago, I was in college, so I wasn't able to really do that too much. The price point. Putting the properties that Xbox now owns, Microsoft, right? The price point of how much they paid. So $68.7 billion. That is some money right there. Holy crap. If I had to guess between Activision and Blizzard, for sure, like I said, Blizzard had to have been more expensive. I say Blizzard was about, I'm just guessing here, right? If somebody has a percentage, I would love to know. I think Blizzard had to have been like at least around like 60 to 65, maybe 70% of the price point, where Activision must have been like maybe anywhere from like 20 to maybe $30 billion if it is worth that much, just because, you know, they do own Call of Duty. I also know they're also part of other properties, of course, but mainly for Call of Duty. But Blizzard, I know Blizzard's a high company, right? So I know most of that money had to have been for Blizzard, right? But yeah, is Sony in trouble? I don't think so. I mean, it's PlayStation, it's Sony, right? PlayStation has a lot of exclusives, same for Xbox, but I think that's why they did this, right? I think Xbox is trying to make a comeback. I think they're trying to overthrow Sony, and they're like, you know what? We got some exclusives, but let's push a little harder, right? So now they own a lot of the most popular properties that people play on Twitch, people buy on Steam, you know, people are just playing in general, on YouTube gaming, you know, like, it's crazy, man. It's really crazy, the fact how far these companies go. Let's just hope they don't get hacked. Let's just hope they don't get hacked. But other than that though, Verse, that's just my thoughts. I really wanted to talk about this because this is interesting, right? And, oh, there's another company, Kong. Clearly nobody gives a shit about that one. I think that's where Candy Crush is from. Yeah. So wait. So that had to have been like maybe like 5 or 10% of the price point, maybe less. And I haven't heard of Kong or King. I think it says King. My bad, King. Right, that company right there. I don't think I've heard of that before. But yeah, Verse, let me know what you guys think. Is this nuts? Do you think it was worth more? Do you think it was worth less? You know, what do you think about the properties now going to Microsoft? For me, personally, just to let you guys know, I am more of a console girl, you know, in my opinion. I prefer PlayStation because I grew up with PlayStation, you know. The very first console that I ever played was the PlayStation 2. I grew up on that, you know. And then when it ever came to the Xbox 360, I'll be honest, Xbox 360 for sure dominated the PlayStation 3, but then I ended up getting the PlayStation 3, and halfway after having the PlayStation 3 I wanted an Xbox 360 because there were some properties that Xbox did own that I did want to play, you know, for sure Halo, Gears of War, Fable, I think, was one of them. But then after a while, you know, I kind of lost interest. I didn't really care. And then I just told myself, you know what? I'll just buy both consoles when they're out. So, you know, I have the PS4. I have the Xbox One, of course. I don't own a PS5, nor do I have an Xbox. And I think just because of how complicated that owning a PS5 or an Xbox, for all I know, is becoming, because you can't find that anywhere, right? Like I said, I've gone to GameStop so many times. I've asked, or keep telling me you gotta pre-order. If I go to Target, they don't have it. If I go to Best Buy, they don't have it. If I go to Walmart, they don't have it. If I go to the mall, they don't have it. Like, there's nowhere to find them. You know, it's impossible. You know, in certain places, at least here in California where I'm at. But I think that's part of the reason why I'm kind of having an interest in wanting to stream on YouTube, by the way. Twitch is, I don't know, man. Twitch is just full of problems, in my opinion. But, like, wanting to stream on YouTube, I think that'd be great. I would love to stream on YouTube, either just to talk to you guys or just to stream video games. I think that's part of the reason why I'm honestly having a consideration for now wanting to play just PC games, because at least when it's a PC and the game comes out, you can get it, unless it's an exclusive specifically for the console, which I don't think they. No, I think whatever exclusives on the console, whether it's Xbox or PS5, you should be able to get on the PC, I believe. Again, don't know too much about PC. I've never really played PC that often. I played some of these games, but I wasn't on there like that, right? So I'm not entirely sure. So I apologize if my information is inaccurate when it comes to PC knowledge. I'm not on it as much, more on the consoles, but I would love to get on the PCs though. You know, I think I might start considering that then, especially being ripped off, paying for like a PS5 or something. I ain't that, you know, you have to be stupid or desperate to do that. Other than that though, Verse, I really appreciate you guys' time. You guys are awesome. Let me know what you guys think, because 68.7 billion, damn, that's a lot of money right there. Again, close to Fox, the amount that Disney paid for Fox. But yeah, Verse, thank you so much for you guys' time. If you guys like what you saw, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification for more content like this. I'm really excited to be doing Verse News. Thank you so much for you guys' time, and if you guys haven't, please check out my last video. You know, checking out my Try Not to Laugh video. I'm happy to be doing those again. Those are really fun to do. I had an awesome time. And my vlog. I did a vlog recently, so check it out if you're interested in vlogs. And if not, then no harm done. Please, Verse, just if you can do me a favor and hit that notification and subscribe to help support the channel so I can reach my first 100 subscribers, because, you know, I'm trying to upload as much as possible. I love making videos for you guys, and I'm looking forward to just trying more stuff on here. It's really fun doing these videos and, you know, just talking to you guys in general. Really, I appreciate you guys. I really mean that. So with that said though, Verse, thank you so much and have an awesome day. Later, Verse.